Starting the camera so fast. What an asshole Zeos is. These are the best, by the way. Pasta, if you can, link to double milk chocolate Milanos. I swore off GoPros a while ago. I'm wearing a Hero 4. I have an extra Hero 4. I have an extra Hero 4 for live streaming because they're not waterproof. When they went to the Hero 5, they went to a waterproof body without the need for the case. And that meant you need to use a case. But it also means microphones are waterproof. And the reason I sound so clear is because this is just a camera with a normal microphone. If it gets wet, it gets ruined. To make a microphone waterproof, you need to put a layer over it. And I don't think I even have to explain to anyone the rudimentary fuck up that is. So when I bought the Hero 5 for linear, which straightens out the edges, because you could see this straight wall is not straight. This table is all like warped and twisted in your view. The Hero 5 fixed that with linear, and it had motion things, and it was, but it was waterproof. So most people get a GoPro, and if they destroy it, it doesn't get destroyed. It comes in that clear case, and you just destroy the clear case and throw it out and get another $20 case. Once they went with fully waterproof on its own, now you're destroying the camera. So I bought a Hero 5. It was stereo, but it was stereo like this, and it sounded like shit, and it was heavy. And I said, fuck it, GoPro fucked up. Then the 6 came out, I didn't care. Then the 7 came out, I didn't care. As the title of this video explains to you, I have purchased a GoPro Hero 8. It's not that I don't still not fucking care. It's that I've been using the 4 for a while, and now they're no longer available. So somewhere in the future, I'm going to have to transition to a new camera. I bought the Osmo Action Cam from DJI. And that thing was very fucking heavy. And I'm like, all right, well, that's nice. And the microphones are all right, but I do. So people are like, what about the Sony? Well, the problem with the Sony is I wear a head cam. And the Sony films like this. It's like a little camcorder. And to put it against my head would probably work, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll pick up a Sony too, and I'll do a full shootout. Because, I mean, this is my livelihood, is wearing a camera on my head. So I better fucking do it right. And wait, so what the hell is that? That's a USB, what? Oh! This isn't it just said the GoPro arrived. Well, here, look at that. Wait, what? So anyway, I bought a gun light, apparently. I bought another O-light. I have one on my Sherpa Rhino. And then on my P320 has the one that I bought specifically for the AUG, and that's like a little big and bulky. So now, always do. Thank you for being part of our OLED. Wow, that was stupid. Did they? Okay, I'm gonna just divert now from my GoPro story to yelling at manufacturers. Hold on, let me put this back in here so I can yell. I don't even know what orientate. All right. So I opened up that package, you saw me do that, then you see a sign that says pull out, and it faces this direction, which means I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to take this box, I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to expect to like lift this up and find what I'm looking for. Oh no, it's going to fall out of the fucking bottom. Who decided that? By the way, this is beautiful. This is bigger than the one that's on my revolver, but it's still an Olight. That was because of the pull-out thing. That's exactly what could have happened. I was just demonstrating the pop. What could have happened to your $90 fucking little light? Wow, that came off real easy. Okay, the moral of the story is, if you buy this Olight, which is the 600 lumen, 100 meter PL Mini 2 Valkyrie, be fucking careful. Oh, and by the way, it's magnetic USB rechargeable, like the other one. So that's cool, because you just go... Like, you just leave this plugged in. If you ever got on your desk, I go, boop, and it recharges it like that. And this sort of system should be a universal system for many things. Because I would just be like, cooking consortium. I'm going to put this back on. How did this even mount? I'm confused. How does this mount to this? Because that's like a little slider. I don't know. I don't think I lost anything when I flung it. So we got that, and apparently it comes with So what the hell is this then? Extra batteries? Does it come with battery? Oh, Jesus, fuck, it's bright. Anyway, the way this actuates is there's 2 push buttons. There's not a rocker like most of them. And it's just push it and it's on, and push it and it's off. If you hold it, it's momentary. And that's perfect, because that's if you're like, specifically for home defense, if you're like, you don't want to walk around with the flashlight all the time, maybe, because that's like, hey, if you watch John Wick, the first battle scene in John Wick's the only one walking around without a flashlight on his gun. So of course you could see where the fuck everybody is. So you'd ideally leave it off, and then in the emergency you'd be like, okay. Okay. You leave it on and you start wandering around like, I hope nobody knows what the fuck I am. Okay, yeah, so that's obviously beautifully made. I just slammed this on the floor and it's perfect. And I'll figure out how to put this back together. So now what I thought that was going to be in that box was the other accessories, because I got the GoPro with the charger. There's keys and yeah, Valkyrie Mini. Back to GoPros. Sorry, Poss, this might be a long one now because I had to divert from my train of thought. Where even fucking was I? So basically GoPro, I'd lost interest, but now I had someone, Aggie in my patronage chat, check my Patreon out for the $10 Patreon, who bought an 8, and he gave me a demo video. He filmed doing something with it on his head. He talked through it. I went, oh, that actually doesn't sound terrible. They're probably doing massive DSP corrections to fix, because there's still a waterproof body. They haven't changed that. It actually may have even gotten heavier than the Hero 5, which I thought was absurdly heavy also. When I live stream, I use a Hero 4 with no battery in it. I actually run a power cable up because I got to run the power off the HDMI sender as well. So I took the battery out of a GoPro, and if you ever know how much a battery takes up of a GoPro, it's like 50% minimum of the bulk. So I have the lightest possible thing on my head for 6 hours at a time, which is the only reason I can live stream from it. So, what are we, like 9 minutes into this review? Unboxing? The bundle I got, and Pasta might be able to link it, I'm not sure because these things change. Like if you look up GoPro, yeah, you'll find just the GoPro. But then for the exact same price, you'll find the GoPro and a card, or the GoPro and a head strap, or the GoPro and a head strap and a charger. And I found the GoPro and the 64 gig PNY card and an official GoPro charger, and it should come with total of 2 more batteries. We'll find out. So pop this bitch open first so I could yell, because a lot of them are like, comes with the GoPro's battery and an extra battery, but this one should come with 2 extra batteries. So here's one battery. It's actually very light, which is good. I want light. So we got 1 battery. Here's the new charger, the official charger. So it's probably gonna be 1 and 1, so I'll have 2 batteries. The USB-C cable. They're not here to see the charger, although this is much larger than the ones I usually buy the knockoff chargers, but since I was getting the camera brand new, like I usually get these Wasabi Powers, and like you get these like 3-way chargers from Wasabi Power, and they just plug in with either USB-C or USB 2, and that's always what I've gotten. So this is the first official charger. Most times you end up just charging in the camera, which is, I can't do that. I'm Zeos. I should not get them mixed up with the gun things. I don't think you need to see that. Let's pop this bitch out of its hole. Okay. I think what I'm saying is made in Mexico. Actually, you know what? Mexico's been awfully quiet in this coronavirus front, hasn't it? Like, Italy is fucking destroyed. Italy and Iran are like, were you just sucking Chinese people off? Like in the bus station? What the hell? Mexico's been relatively easy going. Maybe it's too hot in Mexico. Less protrusion from the lens in the Hero 5. I could tell you that right off the bat. Let's open this. Unlimited cloud storage of my GoPro footage. Good luck with that. Where's the thing that says unlimited? Because I make quite a lot of footage. I did the math. I have currently, of all the videos I've done, it comes out to like 3.6 terabytes of, it's everything. That's every cooking video, unboxing video. I re-encode them all to H.264. I'm not into the H.265 yet. I'm not ready for it yet. They've actually redesigned that a little bit. It's a little bit narrower. You actually can pull this off. You're supposed to remove this. That's the lock. You're supposed to remove that. It says remove and recycle. So I think I got to do that. And I can push this forward. You're supposed to throw this out. I never do. I always keep them when the GoPro comes with it. Because it's just a base plate that you can mount to. Lots of accessories. There's my other GoPro battery. So that's the one that comes with the camera. Here's a helmet mount because it's slightly curved. We got another GoPro USB cable. Is this empty? That's empty. So rip this off. It's just double stuck taped there. This is your mount, which usually this thing sort of flops off. But I'm not seeing how... Maybe you're just supposed to bend it and break it. It's there to keep it from tilting in the display. That's the only reason this piece of plastic's here. And it says remove, but I can't... So I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna hold this on the side. I think they've definitely updated their plastics. These feel nice. Here's another thing. We're gonna go back to the story of GoPro. Sorry, Pasta, this is a 20-minute unboxing. Just live with it. GoPro owned the market. They owned it. I don't know why Canon still isn't in it. Sony jumped in as soon as they fucking could, but GoPro literally made a thing. Nobody took any notice that was like a Nikon or Olympus or any of those other companies that were just making cameras. GoPro literally ends up on the stock market as like a monitored stock because they own this market, and everyone jumps in. But now we've got Yi One like $80 cameras, so they are not like people like I want a GoPro like camera. So GoPro has to really fucking hunker down. They have to hunker down, get on a roof, and you know, be good. So here's the GoPro 8 mode button, shoot button. This is the part I was interested in because it's still waterproof. How does this open? I should probably read things. It feels solid. The biggest benefit was not needing any sort of case at all to mount it, because now in the bottom integrated are the little flaps that actually mount to all the GoPro accessories. That I gained some respect back. You know what? I mean, it's got no battery in it, which is probably, unless it has a battery built in, but once I put the battery in, it's probably going to be heavy as fuck. Which I need to figure out how to do that. I just touched the lens. You'd figure that it would be easy. Oh, maybe this goes down? Yes. There's a red to show you that it's unlocked. And then and then the door pops off entirely. Little foam pad. There's where you insert your battery. There's your USB out. There's no HDMI out. Unless you probably have to buy that fucking big massive adapter. They make like huge accessories for this thing now. Let's plop the battery into it. And then you should probably charge it all. I know how I should pop the fucking SD card into it too. These things usually just split here. I say usually. Don't embarrass me on camera, PNY card. Jesus. You know I don't edit. Pasta knows I don't edit. I just want to turn the camera on with the camera fucking card that fuck. It's fine. I have cutting boards for countertops. There we go. You gotta get to this bitch. They really make it so you can't like gently open that. You have to destroy it. Okay, so what do we got? We've got... That's probably going to go on like this. What an annoyance to get that in and out. Because I download my card. Like I go and I take my card out on my Heroes that I currently use. It's just out the side. This means the doors can come off. But I don't know if the camera will run with the door off. Yeah, because there's nothing to keep the GoPro battery from like flopping out. So, I mean, I would ideally, that would be perfect, because then it just mounts to your head. Then I could extract a battery, replace it, and pull a card out, can I pull the card out beyond the battery? Ooh, you can't. You really can't. Usually I like to be able, so I have to pull that out, then pull that. I mean, it's right at the limits of what my thick fingers can handle. A giggity. turn this bitch on for the first time. Let's peel off the fake scene of apparently I should be going mountain biking. Let's not do that ever. It should run without me putting the door on. Power mode. That was fast! Holy fuck! GoPro. That was fast. Like I've turned on. Like that was fast. English, yes. Legal stuff. Totally agree. Turn on, dude. Take a photo. I'm gonna leave that off. I don't need that. Install the GoPro app. To finish setup, leave your camera on and follow the instructions. Yeah, no. Skip setup. I'll get back to that. Today is the Echo date.
It's Thursday, March 12th.
Should probably get the fucking month right, correct? So there's March 12th, the 20th. Time is it? Goddamn analog clock bastard. It's 12:33 and a half. 12 p.m. Oh, we're going to go 24-hour mode. Nice. That isn't an option in the Hero 4. 33 and a half. There's a slight delay. 18% battery. Obviously, it's not great. There's a slight delay to the input, and I'm not sure if that's them just not processing it for video output or if it's going to be stuttery. Look at the colors in that screen. It's so much nicer than the Hero 4s. That was 8 seconds. Check out your media. Swipe up to... I mean, it's probably in some sort of weird mode. Oh, it's beautifully smooth. Oh my god. The colors, like... And you could hear, like, I'm actually... Let me do it real quick with the microphone. So there's... Let me play that back. Play again. Alright, so that's the microphone down there. That's a speaker down there, which is a series of 9. That is a what looks to be a microphone hole, and that is a microphone hole in front. So they're doing the same stupid shit where they're trying to get stereo with a front and side instead of just giving me, like, I don't know why not the corners of this, but whatever. Then there's other holes here. I think that's for popping off the cover. There's 2 holes there. We'll find all this out. That looks fucking amazing. What mode was this even in? Did it even say? 1080p 60 wide. That's literally what I shoot in. So it comes ready to go. And there's 2.5 hours left in this card. And I can leave the door off to the side if I feel like it. But I'm probably going to leave it on for now. It's kind of upsetting they don't have a full HDMI output. But yeah, interesting. Hyper smooth is what I have it on. Boost on. Digital lens, how much screen share? Oh, so they... Oh, linear. So there's your options. Super view, crazy wide. Wide, which is what I normally shoot in. Linear, which keeps all the edges straight. But I don't know if it... Actually, you know, linear would probably work for an unboxing. Oh yeah, linear would absolutely work for an unboxing. And then narrow, which is like crazy narrow. One of the things I don't like about this setup is that you can't pick anywhere in between. I got one of those cheap Chinese cameras, and it literally was just a zoom slider, because it's digital, so it's just a zoom slider. So, I mean, I know linear's got to be a separate thing, but I should be able to zoom into a certain millimeter of zoom for this, instead of just having 4 options. I think they do it because people are stupid. I'm not stupid. Like, you narrow, and then there's super view, and then there's linear. I'll probably leave this in linear, give it a go. Let's see how that goes. All right, how do I get out of this? Standard, L, touch zoom, touch slide to zoom in and out. Okay. Oh, remember what I just said? I'm stupid. There you go. You can zoom in the linear. It'd be nice if it was set to a certain point and you could zoom out, but that's, I guess that's a thing. And then we could do boost on, boost off, and then whatever this slow-mo. Okay, that's it. We're down to 15%. 4x slow-mo. We're doing a 4x slow-mo. It's really bright. We're going to see what happens when I do that. So now I want to play back time-lapse, standard, photo. So that's left and right. It used to be pull from the left to get to the thing, so that's not what it is. Now it's pull up. to play back. Replay slow footage and slow motion in real time. There, slow-mo on. Oh yeah, that's definitely slow motion. By the way, I'm filming a GoPro with a GoPro is the very definition. Seek drag footage. So it's still in the mode of like it's teaching me what I'm doing. So it's teaching you what I'm doing, which is why it's a long video. Sorry, pasta. I want to bounce, 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 bounce. So let's see. Right is the previous video. Down. Oh, now it's in 120 frames per second in linear, which is, I think that's a little bit too much. So I can click that, settings, save them as custom presets. Add a new setup with the plus. So 1080p standard. I want 1080p, but I don't want 120. 60 is what I shoot in. I might try some 4K stuff. What can I do at 240? Oh my god. This paper's resolution in your phone must be supported HDVC. Don't show this again. Okay. So I'm not going to do 240. I'm going to do 60. What can I do 4K? We are limited to, yeah, we're limited to 4K 60, which is, I guess, better than most things. Or I could do 1440 4x3 at 24 frames a second and be super fucking dramatic. Can I set my lens to narrow, linear? I can linear that and wide that. Wide field of view. With hyper smooth, there's multiple levels. There's boost, maximum stability, crops lens 10 off. So settings will return to high when available. Okay. Low light, zoom. So you can add zoom now. So what I was complaining about, they've added with a zoom function. And then clips. I have no idea what this is. Shoot a clip, quick 50-second video that's easy to save to your phone. Oh, so if you just want to set a literally predefined limit, you could set that. And then Pro Tune, here's where it gets fun. Originally, one of the reasons I bought the Hero 5 was because I could film my computer monitor. I had a Pro Tune set up where I literally set it up, looked at this, and I adjusted my monitor a little bit, but then I adjusted the Pro Tune on the GoPro, on the Hero 5, to capture the colors and balance and brightness. Perfect. Because my original intention when I started streaming was to sit in front of my big 40-inch 4K and play games. And have it like real live action of my arm and the speakers and be awesome. But I don't fucking play games. I don't have time to play games. I got to do unboxings. Doesn't it make sense? It makes perfect fucking sense to me. So I ended up never pretty much playing games. And the Hero 5 was too heavy and it sounded like shit, so I had to wear an external microphone. And then the Hero 4 is fine. What I'm using now is fine. This is to be better than fine. Because this channel does, I don't want to do giant upgrades, but if I could like fix the low light problem I have, because I have weird lighting on my desk, I just want this should be able to handle lighting better. I'm going to shut it off now, by the way. And I got to make sure I put on quick capture, because literally I put my camera in my head and goes boop, and it just turns on and starts recording. So this is probably going to be much faster with that. And I got an extra Amazon Basics head strap. Past, you had to watch all the way to the end because you have to link the Amazon Basics head strap. Because the GoPro one's expensive as fuck. Plus, I don't need an extra like bit of mechanics. The GoPro one has one of these mounts on it. So you have to put one of these mounts on it. And I'm like, fuck that. I just want, just mount to this. And be done with it. In fact, I'm going to mount to this and be done with it. Good. Squeeze it in there, baby. Yeah. Give me those flaps. That'd be fucked up if they made them slightly thicker. Yeah. And so we could actually use the new GoPro spindle. Of course, it is a little bit longer and a much nicer material than the shiny plastic that comes with the other one. So now I'll know when I'm reaching above my head which one it is. So there you go. GoPro 2020. Z Reviews 2020. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to check for audio and other things before I actually do a review. And this thing, hi, I closed my eyes, but you didn't. It's so bright. All I see is red from my eyelids. So yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, and that's hopefully awesome. And I'll see you all tomorrow. tomorrow. Everybody, I want you to thank Princess Pasta for putting up with this shit, because she has to watch all these in case I mention something like, hey, Pasta, why don't you link a funny product about gin? And then in the description of this video will be a funny product about gin. She's like the best AI ever. And she can cook. See ya.